Hello and welcome back to the Old Realms and our bright wizard, or our not so bright wizard, depending on if I'm playing him. Anyway, we are going to be taking best medicine, because that's obviously fantastic, and we're going to be going for probably veterinarian. I think that's probably better for money generation than siege medic. Yeah, because I'm not really going to be doing that much siege bombardment at all. Giving hands, obviously, pretty much obvious, it's an obvious choice. Very, very obvious. I just want to say that as many times as possible, dependent on if people are doing the drinking game. Because, let's face it, I say, things multiple times in a row, and yeah, stuff like that. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to take away this point right here, and we're going to go for this point right here. I have not leveled up since the previous episode, and the main reason for that is because I have literally only been focusing on leveling up my medicine skill and leveling up all of my troops and trying to gain as much prestige as possible, as much money as possible. Hilariously enough, I don't even have that much money, as you could see right here, but I've been trying, okay? I've been trying my best, and we are now here at Brass Keep, because this is kind of the time where we probably want to try it out, don't we? I feel like we should probably try it out. Let's see what happens. Actually, wait a minute. You want to fight? Does this guy actually want to fight? You know what? I got to do something, actually. First of all, what I have to do is I have to turn off the middle combat log thing. Alright, so I have a couple more wizards that I managed to recruit, and I also have a couple of additional adept spells. I did train a couple more of my wizards in adept spells, and I'm very much hoping that that's going to make a big difference for us. Let's just do this. Nice, there we go. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much. And now I do have that 25% cooldown, so I have a 15-second total cooldown on the fireball spell, which is obviously fantastic. That is really strong, as you can see right here. Boom! And they are basically done. They are out of here, and we don't even need to worry. We don't even need to worry. This is super nice and easy. We don't have to worry about this at all. Oh, look at that. Our wizards are just throwing stuff at these guys, which is really nice. What we're actually going to do as well, before we go into Brass Keep itself, I need to put them in their own special group, because as it stands right now, we kind of don't really want them standing with everyone else, because they're going to hit each other, they're going to hit themselves, they're going to hit everyone else, and things are going to go pretty badly as a result of that. So it would be nice if we could kind of let's just say reduce the chances of that happening. Is that the enemy right there? I feel like that's the enemy. I think he needs a good old poking. He needs a good old poking in the back. And we'll see. Maybe I can... Oh, actually not bad. Only 16 damage. Yeah, he's got some pretty hefty armor on, obviously, so it is going to take him a little bit longer to die, which is unfortunate, but hopefully my forces will be able to take him down. I mean, really, I did 16 damage. I could easily do much more than that, but unfortunately I hit him with pretty bad momentum. Is he dead? Dead yet? Are you dead yet, sir? Yep, now he is. That took a while, didn't it? Yeah, that took a huge amount of time, hilariously enough. Anyway, there's 11 renown for us right there too. Obviously, I have been attempting to level a little bit, because obviously I am leveling through the use of me just gaining medicine skill, because obviously I am leveling medicine skill as much as I possibly can, and well, I was kind of hoping that might level me up, but unfortunately no, I haven't really gotten super lucky in that regard. So no more career points for us, but I'm very much hoping that Brass Keep is going to change that, and that's also kind of partially the reason why I thought, hey, let's go and see what we can do about fighting here. Alright, so let's head on into Brass Keep. I'm not building anything, obviously, not building any ladders or, battering ram or anything like that. No real need for it. And otherwise, we are just going to hope that our wizards do a relatively decent job here. So, I actually You know what? I'm not gonna tell them to go anywhere. I'm just gonna tell them to hold position. Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I probably should have bombarded the walls just a little bit, just to make sure that the catapults were not... Whoa, that was some big damage. All right, I just killed how many? 90 people. All right, well, I'm gonna leave now. I'm perfectly fine with that. Thanks very much. But yeah, we actually do need to do something, don't we? Yeah, we do need to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get out of there for a real quick second. We're just going to level one of those things up. I did level, by the way. I did actually level, so that's pretty nice. And let's get Ignore Pain. There you go. Yeah, having Ignore Pain as well as Dauntless Steed. As you see here, look at this. +5 armor to all equipped armor pieces of mounted troops in your formation. +5 armor to every single armor piece. And that means gloves, that means greaves, that means body piece, that means, well, everything. Shoulders, helm, gloves, whatever. Yeah, all that stuff. And then it's the same thing here, but for foot troops. Isn't that amazing? Both things really, really useful. Let's go for another point in engineering, considering I'm actually going to be doing that a whole bunch here. And we're otherwise going to be doing this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Arcane Conduit. Oh, yes. That is really good. Cooldown reduction by 50%. We might actually want to be... I'm wondering right now whether that would be a better idea. You know what? No. We'll just leave it the way it is for now. And I'm going to go in there and we're going to besiege. And I'm hopeful that I will have enough money to actually continue besieging it. Alright, so unfortunately we are now being attacked by some of the vassals because, of course, when you, when you besiege something, they tend to not really appreciate that. So they're now making their way over here. And I decided, hey, you know what? I don't really want to be beset upon by a grand total of, I don't know, 400, 500 troops. I'd rather, do some damage myself. And so I basically just split them off from the main party, and I'm now doing some damage to a couple of them. And, well, to one of them specifically. There are two that are staying next to each other, and then there's this guy who I decided I was going to tackle myself. As you can see, there are some adept level spells going off here as well, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately for me, they don't really target the right people, so that's obviously a bit of an issue. But as you can see, we do get some pretty hefty damage from them. Unfortunately, not all of the damage that we're doing to the lords is as high, which is somewhat sad. As you can see, we did 105 damage there, and we actually managed to kill whoever that was. I think that was just some regular knight or what have you, but, still, that's not bad, It's not bad. Anyway, Arcane Conduit, very, very slow to come back. I feel like maybe what I should do is, I don't know, possibly reset my, my other skill and try to go for something a little bit different, because I feel like maybe that would make a difference. I don't know. It seems to me like that might make a difference, because as it stands right now, I feel like I am missing out because of the cooldown. Oh, wow. Did I really just get killed that easily? Okay. Apparently I did. Anyway, that is, hilariously enough, that is just how it goes. That is literally just how it goes with a mage, because you just don't have any armor. And that's generally the reason why I personally prefer one of the other character classes. I really enjoy using magic, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy using magic because it is super, super fun to, fling a spell at your opponent and they all just get blown up. I think that's super, super enjoyable, very satisfying to see that as well. And the spell effects and so on and so forth that the modding team have created are really, really fun. But the survivability of these guys is really, really low. Speaking of that, I might have to get rid of this. Yeah, we might have to get rid of that because the encumbrance was preventing my ward save potentially from working. I actually don't know whether that is indeed the case, but I don't really want to chance it just in case, you know what I mean? And that's kind of annoying in itself because the lance is actually a fun weapon to use, and well, it's probably going to be quite important for us, but well, we'll see. Let's see, cooldown reduction by 50%, charge 25% longer, spell cooldowns. Actually wondering what we want to do here. That's just too good. This is too good as well. We need this. You are less slowed down. Okay, this stuff doesn't really matter. None of this stuff actually matters. So let's just remove that. Then we'll go with 5 points there. And we have more Winds of Magic, more Winds of Magic. I don't even have ward save, hilariously enough. Look at that. I don't even have the ward save because I'm going for spell cooldown reduction instead. That is very funny. Because I thought I had, you know, I thought I had the ward save, but I do have a thing that increases my spell damage by 20% if I stay underneath 11 weight. So I am just going to be using that, I guess. You know, that's going to be the thing that I'll be trying to prioritize as much as possible. Now, this is going to be a battle at night. I'm hopeful that it's not going to be too dark. If it is too dark, I'm going to be increasing that in the editing phase. Yeah, it does seem a little bit dark. So I will be increasing that. But we do get to see some pretty cool spell effects. Oh yes. And there's going to be some massive explosions coming these guys' ways in just a moment. Here we go. Boom. Oh yeah, that is what I love to see. I love that. That is so incredibly fun. Let's see yeah, as you can see, Arcane Conduit is coming back super quickly. It literally only has a cooldown of about 50 seconds now instead of 120 or 115 or whatever it is normally, and that is exceptionally powerful then. That's really strong. Boom. Nice. Oh, you know what I really wish right now? I really wish that whenever you used a spell, that your spellcraft would get leveled up so much faster. Because, I mean, you've seen my writing skill. My writing skill is 275 right now, right? My writing skill is so incredibly high level. But when it comes to my spellcraft, it takes an age to level up. And I'm not entirely sure why that is, but that is how it is. So I don't know. It's a little bit strange, isn't it? A little bit strange. Oh yeah, also I did buy minor heal or lesser heal or whatever it's called. And I did actually want to use that in upcoming fights, but I completely forgot to actually equip it. So we will be doing that in just a moment because these guys are obviously being very annoying and they're wanting to try and murder me 6 ways from Sunday. So I'm not a big fan of that, but yes. We will be equipping that after this because there is going to be another fight that we're going to do that needs to be completed before we begin our siege of the keep, because otherwise we're going to get interrupted. They're going to attack us at the worst possible moment, and then we're going to rue the day that we tried to besiege Brass Keep, and it's going to be very sad indeed. So I would prefer if we could, you know, try to maximize things a little bit here and there. And there we go. I also have full Winds of Magic right now, which is really nice. That means that I don't have to wait around or anything like that, even though my HP is pretty low as it is right now. So I'm not a big fan of that either. But what we can now do is we could take some really high tier troops as prisoners. And we're also going to be getting some amazing gear. Now, I just got to say one thing real fast. The gear that you can get from the Chaos units in this game, whoa, they are so amazing. You know, this is really cool. Look at this. I can actually equip this. This is really fun, actually. Wait a minute. This War Razor, oh yeah. Look at that. I am at 10.8. I'm at 10.8. That means I can still use it. I can still use it. So I am very pleased about that. Let's get some of that. Let's get some more HP. Let's go to my spell book and we'll equip Petty Heal. There it is. And I really want to learn Fire Tornado. I think Fire Tornado is going to be extremely powerful for us. Let me just see here. Okay, there is actually a town nearby. I guess I will go over there. I don't really want to, all things considered. I really do not want to, because me going over there basically delays our overall siege against Brass Keep. It makes it easier for the opponent to come back and get back on their feet and everything. And, you know, we really don't want that, obviously. But sometimes needs must. And I do need some cash, because otherwise I think we're probably going to run out, and then that's going to be exceedingly annoying, isn't it? So we are just going to sell... I have to be a little bit careful here, because the amount of money... Yeah, as you can see, the amount of money that they're going to have is not clearly enough. It is far and away not enough. So let me just see here. I need braces. Yes, I need braces. Let me see. I'm not getting particularly lucky. Nope. Okay. No luck for me then. Alright, that's fine. Not that much of a problem. Alright, so let's go back to Brass Keep. Now, funnily enough, I actually wanted to participate in a larger scale war type situation, but unfortunately my faction is not deciding to do that at all. I don't know why, but they seem to be very reluctant to enter into any kind of big battle or big war at all. So, a little bit too passive for my liking. Not entirely sure why they're being so weird about it. Oh, yeah, this is not exactly what we want to do, but I guess I will just do the standard little auto resolve here. It's not the best. No. Not the best there, but I guess we could get a little bit of loot and all that stuff, and then we can maybe take Brass Keep, or try to take it at least. Alright, so we're going to go and head in just a moment, and all I'm going to do is just going to get Military Planner first, because our engineering has obviously been leveling up quite a bit. I had to go through 2 rounds of trebuchets to be able to make this work. I can't believe that, to be honest. I really cannot believe that, but apparently, yes. Apparently, it's very, very important. How irritating. That is very, very irritating indeed. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to go for it. Yep, we're just going to go for it, and I'm just going to set my people to kind of stand over there, because there are no catapults on the walls now, so we don't have to worry about that. And indeed, we do have a trebuchet of our very own, which is actually going to do something. Oh, look at that. It is actually being somewhat effective. Very surprising. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, did you see the bar at the top? Did you see the bar at the top? It evaporated. As soon as we hit that, boom, they just all absolutely died. I killed 167 in one attack, which is incredibly good. Okay, I'm actually just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until they resupply. There we go. They're coming in. They're coming in. Okay, let's do it. Another one in the center. Oh yeah, we're gaining levels. We're gaining levels. This is exactly what we need, because that career tree is not going to fill itself. You know, we're going to need to fill it really hard and really fast. That's what we want to do. I could technically use other spells, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to use Arcane Conduit right here. Oh wow, I'm already... Wow, okay. Did I just get full winds of magic again? Instantaneously upon using Arcane Conduit? Okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that worked, but okay, sure. Where are my wizards, by the way? I'm actually not entirely sure how I'm supposed to command them to kind of stand together and stuff, because I obviously know how to do that in Warband. A little bit easier than I know how to do it here. Oh, the amount of damage! The amount of damage that you could do with this character is insane. Wow. And Arcane Conduit is coming back in about 20 seconds. And then we're going to be able to cast that again. And then we can literally just continue casting everything we need. I'm just going to stand back a little bit here. And then we're going to launch another fireball around about there. Oh, the damage. You know what's really funny as well? If we had vampire companions, I am almost 100% certain that our vampire companions would have gotten at least 100, maybe 200 kills at this point. But for some reason, Imperial Wizards don't seem to be doing the same kind of thing. I'm actually not entirely sure why that is, because they do technically have spells that can work relatively similarly. But for some reason, I don't know. Maybe I'm commanding them poorly or something. I don't know. But we're doing very nice amounts of damage here and there, so I very much appreciate that. Let's use our ability. We're back up to 71, as you can see. And indeed, I can now use this again. Oh, what's really funny, though, is that as soon as you use Arcane Conduit, you get full winds of magic, right? But you also get a reset on your spell cooldowns. So theoretically, I could throw 2 fireballs in quick succession, and they would basically cost me 0 mana in that case, because obviously the first one would cost me mana, but then while I'm channeling Arcane Conduit, if I cast the next fireball, it is apparently free, because when we have Arcane Conduit running, it just regenerates my Winds of Magic instantaneously. At least that's what it seems to do. I could obviously be just seeing things. Maybe I'm incorrect about that, but I think I am right. I think I'm right about it. Anyway, let's just see if we can do a little bit of extra damage. Yes, there it is. Look at that. 1,200 kills. 1,200 kills. And I am literally not even... I'm not even really trying. I'm not even really trying, because that's the power of the spellcaster, isn't it? That is literally the power of the spellcaster. And my spellcraft is at 162. I really wish we could get it to 200. I think, what is master level? I think it's... Is it 200 or is it 175 or something like that? I don't know. I actually can't remember. I think it's 225, actually, if I recall correctly, but I could be wrong. There we go. Use my fireball again. There it is. And we can also do this if we want to as well. Nice little bit of damage. You know, just a little bit here and there is always nice. And hilariously enough, we actually do have a couple of people getting some kills that are not me, which is actually pretty nice too. Okay, so let's use this. It's pretty funny actually, because what I'm doing right now is I'm going closer to the opponent, which I really shouldn't need to do, and I don't need to do that, but I'm getting excited from the prospect of getting damage, you know, getting damage out there, you know, because that's fun. That is fun to do. And let's see if I can do this. Just there we go. I always try to hit not at the very beginning of the enemy, but in the middle, because if you can attack them in the middle, you're going to get that AoE goodness. So it's actually going to be doing even more damage, because it's going to hit more people, you know? It's going to hit more people, and it's going to make it a lot easier. And there it is. Wow. We've also advanced in level once again. This is the reason why I'd highly recommend, if you are someone like me who needs a bunch of career points, maybe you need a bunch of career points for some reason or another, then just come to Brass Keep. Just come to Brass Keep and do this. And obviously, here's the thing. Of course, I know, not every single class can do this. I'm going to say that the Warrior Priest might have issues doing this, and maybe to a certain degree the Way Watcher might have a couple of issues doing this if you don't have all of the career options filled out. But if you're a spellcaster like I am, you can very easily just do this. No problems whatsoever. You're going to have an absolutely fine time. I'm just going to bombard them once again. Boom, there you go. And then we're going to go in. Yeah, we're going to go in. Why not, right? Why not? I have my War Razor right here. I should be able to use this with very minimal issues. Where are the enemies, though? That's the question. Ah, there we go. They're over there. Yeah, well, they're probably not going to be... Oh, hello there, sir. Yep, you're dead. War Razor, one of my favorite weapons in the game, just purely because it does so much damage, and if you can use it appropriately, it is just going to kill absolutely every single thing. Unfortunately for me, I just have very little polearm skill. I only have 75, so it's very slow to swing and things like that, but look at the amount of renown. Look at this. 1,047 renown, 531 influence. I mean, really, how can you say no? Look at that. Over 1,000 renown for that. Absolutely incredible numbers right there. Gonna be letting this guy go. I'm literally just gonna let them go. There is no point in me actually capturing them right now. And we are gonna be capturing every single prisoner because let's face it, I'm never gonna get back all the way to the I'm never gonna get back to civilization, as it were, in time to be able to sell them all, am I? Nope, not in a million years. Nope, not in a million years. Anyway, that is gonna be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.